Surface Pro review. Design and build. Eagle Magpie. If you put the Surface Pro and Surface Pro 4 in a lineup, even the most discerning of eyes would initially struggle to determine which is which. Both sport the same gray metal finish and are pretty much identical in size, measuring in at 292 by 201 by 8.4 mm. It's only up close that a few subtle changes will become apparent. For starters, Microsoft has managed to make the Surface Pro a little lighter. The exact weight will vary depending on the configuration you go for, but the top spec i7 model weighs in at 784 grams, making it a full 2 grams lighter than the flagship Surface Pro 4. Small gains. Screen. Sadly, poor coverage remains an issue on the Surface Pro's 12.3-inch Pixel Sense screen. Tested using an X-Rite colorimeter, the screen covered a solid 92.4% of the bog-standard sRGB spectrum, but slightly disappointing 64.3% of the Adobe RGB and 66.7% DCI-P3. Outside of this, the screen is excellent, however. The 2736 by 1824, 267-pixel resolution ensures text and icons are uniformly sharp. There isn't any significant backlight bleed, and the 6753K color temperature I recorded is suitably close to the 6500K ideal to ensure colors don't look too cool or too warm. Performance. Doing a direct comparison with the Surface Pro 4 is tricky, as I reviewed the i5 model, while the new Pro I tested features an Intel Core i7-7660U. However, it did perform admirably during Trusted Review's suite of synthetic benchmark tests. The Surface Pro 4's 4603 single-core and 9300 multi-core Geekbench 4 scores put it well above competing convertibles, and on a par with some ultrabooks. The new Surface Pro's 2778 PC Mark 8 score is also impressive, and while you won't want to do anything more than casual gaming on the Surface Pro, its 60,096 score in the graphics-focused 3 Mark Ice Storm Extreme benchmark is solid. Battery. Microsoft quotes the new Surface as offering up to 13.5 hours video playback off a single charge, which is a cut above the Pro 4's 9-hour estimate. Running our standard battery test, which involves synthetically looping 10 minutes of web browsing and 5 minutes of video playback with the screen brightness set to 150 nits in PowerMark, the device lasted an average of 8 hours, which is very good.